Hello everyone, please welcome and join me easy step Indian Punjabi cooking. I'm going to make Basmati Rice Pilaf today with green peas, and I'm going to share with you how I do it. I have my Basmati rice with me. I'm going to use 1 glass of rice and let me put this one away. 1 glass of rice. I'm going to wash this. I'm going to use 1 yellow onion, and again, like I said, I do cook. I make it more creative. I'm gonna use my secret ingredient, which is potato and ginger. Of course, we're gonna use it. Then I'm gonna use the green peas, which you can buy from store, and I'm gonna use 1 ball of the green peas. And I'm going to wash this one, and then I'm going to walk you through. Yes, I already washed my rice, and I'm going to cut this ginger in small slices. Let me zoom in and I can show it to you. I try to prefer to use a small knife, because when we are videoing, then it can show everything. If I try to use the big knife, then it basically doesn't serve the purpose. It hides what I want it, or what I want it to show to you, what I want it to share the secret with you. The whole reason you want it like this kind of slices, let me zoom in, the ginger, because it's very common with the kids. They don't like ginger, and if you have a longer pieces, you can pull those out, and when you serve them, you don't give it to them. But if you can use the small pieces as well. If you use the small pieces, they will get blended in, and then once the kids don't develop the taste, they won't eat it. So that is the one tension of doing it longer pieces. And also, some like it more ginger, then you can, basically choose and pick that, oh, I want more ginger, and then you can have that. And as for the onions, yes, you need long slices, because once we're gonna prepare our tadka, which is like doing saute, and this one shows up more as colorful into our basmati rice, and it'll look more decent. And as for potato, I'm gonna do it. That one I'm gonna use it roll small chunks. It won't show up inside, but whenever you eat it, it will be a small cubes, and you're gonna say, "Wow, what is this?" Not many people do put into their rice pilafs, but like I said, I use this. Even I use like a garbanzo beans or anything. But when you put too much of things, then it will appear, it will show up more. Then that word what I was describing, the secret, that secret is no longer exist. So when you are putting a small amount, it becomes like intrigue, like a mystery. People try to look for it. What is it? What is it? And they keep guessing. So my oil is, I already had the pan ready, and I'm going to turn the gas on, and I'm going to use, I had olive oil, which I use it. Actually, you need a couple of teaspoons olive oil, but in this case, I use a little bit more. The reason I use it a little bit more, because I want rice, each grain to stay separate. And if you have a little bit oil in there, it basically lubricates the whole rice, and it coats it's the oil, and so they don't stick together. And when basmati rice pilaf is done, the rice itself, looks beautiful. They don't stick together, and then you enjoy more. And right now I'm going to do this. I'll show it to you. These are the three things I'm going to have. And once it's going to cook a little bit, to start cooking, right now the gas, I just turn it on. And I'm going to put jeera. You don't put too many things into this. I'm going to use jeera. Jeera, definitely that's according to your taste, but in this case on the rice you need a little bit more. Normally I use like a 2 spoon. In this case I'm gonna use, the spoon is small, I'm gonna use 5-6 of them. So every time you pick up a rice you have the jeera tastes better. And I'm gonna use a little bit black pepper and the salt. That's again according to your taste, but I can tell this much is going to be the taste. And very little garam masala, not too much. Okay, just to bring the flavor. So once this one is ready, I'm gonna have this onions. This is the white onions. I want them to turn dark brown, so they look good in it. And so that I will share with you how it looks. While this one is doing, I'm gonna put the rice together. I'm going to prepare my tonight's second dish, which is I'm doing keema. I'm making keema, which is ground meat. I'm using a turkey breast white meat, and you can use chicken, you can use pork, lamb, or beef, anything. So I'm going to share with you that one. So while this one cooking, I'll go on the other side. Yeah, hi, back to my tadka. I can show you, if we can zoom in. The tadka is ready. The ginger and the onions almost get sauteed. You don't want it make it burn, because if it gets burned, then you're gonna have a problem. Now I'm gonna use 2 glasses of water. So this is the way it's gonna look. So I have 2 glasses of water, and what you do, you mix it up. And then, as I mentioned, it's a 1 glass of rice, basmati rice. It's already, I washed it. So I'm going to add that. And 1 cup of peas. And now I'm going to mix it. This is really easy. Again, everything is easy, but once you know, once you don't know, it's hard. Once you know, everything is easy. And before, even though it's easy, it needs commitment. Before the commitment, it needs a lot of affection, love. Because if you pour your love into it, the cooking tastes better. As I mentioned, that all the preparation we do, if you try to dump everything, it won't come out as good as it tastes good. This way it tastes better, and you enjoy better. And now I'm going to cover this one with the lid, and it's gonna take 10 minutes, and it's gonna be cooked. By the time it's cooking, I'm going to go and prepare my tadka for my keema. Okay. I think my rice is already ready. One thing you have to keep in mind that when you open the lid, a lot of steam and the water in there. You don't want that water inside your, I'm gonna put this thing away into the sink, because once the rice is ready, you don't want any water which is basically trapped underneath the lid, and is gonna be a problem. Problem in the sense that rice you want it to dry. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna try taste it and see how it's doing. While I'm doing this, I have to make sure that my tarka is not get burned or something, because of, you know. Okay. See, I will show you if I close in. See, this is what I was saying. Adding olive oil makes rice grain each individual separate identity, and this is Basmati Rice Pilaf with peas, with the secret ingredient, and with onion. I try to do experiment. I try to put some it's called mugs in India, the Indian language. I don't know what it's called exactly in English, but maybe one of these days I will get back to you on that. And then I try to add a sesame seed as well. But when it comes to the point of cooking, my wife has a promise not to do too much experiments. Okay, it's cold now. Perfect. Delicious. It's not that I made it, I'm saying it. You have to test it to believe it. Perfect combination of pepper, salt, and a little bit sweetness of peas, give you a lot of good feeling on your tongue, and the onion itself tastes really good. Thank you for watching my easy step Indian Punjabi rice pilaf with green peas, and I appreciate for your time and watching. I have to finish this one because my tarka is getting ready. So thank you again. Bye bye.